Yeah, what's up, guys? This is Mr. BNB. Shout out to all traders out there who are trying so much to believe in themselves. So, guys, today I'll be teaching you on some topic. But before that, I want you to click on the subscription button, click on the like, and drop your comments below for us to be able to know where we want to help you. Understand? So, today I'll be teaching you on expansion, retracement, BMS, and Fibonacci retracement. So based on what we are seeing here, what is expansion? Please, I don't want you to skip this video for any reason. Don't skip this video. Stop. Don't skip this video. So what is expansion? Expansion occurs when there is an impulse move towards a direction. Expansion occurs when there is an impulse move towards a direction. You know, we have two three phases in the forex market. We have uptrend, downtrend, and sideways trend. Standard. But what this expansion is telling us is that it occurs when there is an impulse move towards a direction, maybe in an uptrend or in a downtrend. You understand? Maybe in an uptrend or in a downtrend market. So what they are just saying is that expansion occurs when there is an impulse move towards a direction, maybe uptrend or downtrend. So what is a retracement? A retracement are temporary price reversal that take place within a larger trend. You understand? Within a larger what? Trend. So, or it is the correction movement after an impulse movement. It is a correction movement afterwards an impulse movement. You understand what I'm saying? So can we just treat about expansion and retracement for now? So now let's do some practical example of what I'm saying. Now let's assume this is our what? This is our supply zone. Let's assume this is our supply zone. Oh, sorry. Let's assume this is our supply zone, and also this is our what? This is our demand zone. Let's say resistance and support. So now this is what they are trying to say. Now this is what we call expansion. So, sorry, it should be black, and this should be true. Okay, so we have expansion. This is what we call expansion. Understand? When the forex market wants to move, let's assume the market is moving in an uptrend market. You understand? The market will breathe out. Understand? That breathing out is what we call expansion. The market will breathe out. The market will push. Now, what they are trying to say is that this market is going to is pushing towards a direction, towards a supply level, towards a resistance level. Understand? So we have expansion. So after an expansion, you can't expect the market to just be doing something like this. No, it's not possible to just be going up like this to the supply area. No, there will always be what? A retracement, which is a pull back. So we have expansion, then we have a correction, which is a retracement. You understand now? Which is a retracement. Look at what I wrote here. A retracement are temporary price reversal that take place within a larger trend, or it is the correction movement after an impulse move. So when we are talking about correction movement, this is expansion. This is expansion here. You stand out. Now, where is the correction movement? This is the correction movement. You stand. This is the correction movement. This is this market pullback. You stand what I'm saying now? The market pullback. So that is the correction movement. So this is how the market moves. You understand what I'm saying now? This is how the market moves. We have breathe out and breathing, breathe out and breathing, breathe out and breathing, breathe out and breathing, breathe out till the market gets to the destination, till the market gets to the what? To the supply zone or to the demand zone. So we have expansion, then we have a correction, which is the retracement. We have another expansion, then we have another retracement. We have expansion, we have retracement, we have expansion, we have retracement, and then we have expansion till the market gets to what? Till the market gets to the supply zone. You understand what I'm saying? Till the market gets to the supply zone. So till the market gets to the what? To the supply zone. So now this is all about the price action I'm talking about. Is this price action is uptrend. This price action here is what? Is uptrend. Now let us talk about expansion and retracement in a downtrend market. So we have expansion, then we have what? A retracement. We have expansion, we have retracement, we have expansion, then we have what? Retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion till the market gets to you, to your what? To your zone. You understand now? So now we have our what? This signify our what? Our higher high. This signify our higher high. Then we have higher low. Then we have higher low. Understand what I'm saying now? So we have higher highs and higher lows. Higher highs and higher lows. Understand now? So we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher highs, higher lows, higher high. Then here, the downtrend market, we have lower low, lower high, lower low, lower low. Then we have lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, till the market gets to the zone. You stand out to the demand zone or to the support zone. You understand what I'm saying now? So this is how the forex market move. So now let me tell you, this expansion you are seeing, this expansion, after the market push up, and once you notice that the market is reversing, you can take your profits, you can close your trade, or you can lock your profit. You stand. You can move your trade to the entry point. You stand. You can move your stop loss to the entry point, because once the market breathe out, there will always be a break in, which is a retracement. You understand what I'm saying now? So you know, some people, some new traders, they will be scared, like, oh, the market is going against me. Once market picks a direction, the market will focus on that direction. You understand now? But the honest truth is that the market will always retrace back. So don't see that retracement or correction as downtrend. Understand? It is normal in the market. There will always be pull up, a pull down, pull up, a pull down, or range high, range down, range high, range down. You understand what I'm saying now? So based on what we have here, we have expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion, expansion. So to the downside, the price action to the downside, we have expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement. So we have something like this: expansion. The market will do something like this. It will retrace downward, retrace downward, retrace downward. Then we have another expansion. We have another expansion. You understand what I'm saying now? We have another expansion. Then we have what? Another what? A retracement. A retracement like this. You understand? A retracement like this. Then we have another expansion. A retracement. Then we have another expansion. You understand? Do you understand what I'm saying now? So then we have another expansion. This is how the forex market move. You understand? So during this pullback, you don't need to be scared. You have to believe in yourself. You have to believe in your analysis. You understand? Even if you make a mistake, you can still learn from your past or from your mistake. You understand what I'm saying now? So during this retracement, you don't need to be scared. You have to calm down and look at what the market wants to do. You understand what I'm saying now? So we have expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion. So this push up signify expansion. This push down signify a retracement. Understand? So I'm very sure you understand what I'm saying. So now let's check the next topic. We have BMS. What is BMS or BOS? Break of structure, which is BMS, or break break of structure, which is BOS, or break in market structure, which is BMS, simply means when price close above or below a swing high or a swing low, and after BMS, always wait for what? For retracement. So this is exactly what they are saying now. This is it. In an uptrend market, we have this as our what? As our retracements. We have this as our what? As our retracements. We have this as our, we have this as our BMS. This is our BMS. Here is our BMS. Look at what I wrote here. BMS simply means when price close above. This, we are talking about uptrend now. We are talking about uptrend now. When price close above, which means that when price push above the previous higher high. You understand? When price push above the previous higher high, that is what BMS is all about. You understand what I'm saying now? That is what BMS is all about. So that's what BMS is all about, guys. So we have another BMS here. This is another BMS because this push up has break this previous higher high. You understand what I'm saying now? So this is another BMS. The market breaks above it. This is another BMS. So we have this as our what? BMS. We have this as our BMS. As our BMS, okay? So this is our BMS. This is our BMS here. Understand? Our BMS. So we have BMS, stand, and then here is our BMS, you stand. So this is it. Now let me explain this part very well. When market is moving to the supply zone, which means that when market is pushing to the supply zone, you understand what I'm saying now? So when markets push up, there will always be what? A retracement. As the market is retracing back to the downside, you understand? Once the market start pushing up, the market will break previous high, you understand? It will break previous high, and then it will form new higher high, then create another higher low, push up again, break the previous higher high, and give us new higher high. Understand? This one will become old higher high. This one, once the market push up again, this becomes our old higher high. Understand? The same thing applies to this one. So this is BMS, or we say BOS. BOS is break of structure, and BMS is break in market structure. It's still the same thing. Wherever you are, anywhere you hear anything about BMS or BOS, still the same thing. Don't be deceived and don't be confused. So break of structure or break in market structure simply means when price close above or below a swing high or swing low. After BMS, always wait for what we call retracement. Now, we have talked about the uptrend market. Now, let us talk about the downtrend market. So, we have the market push down, understand? The market push up. We have expansion, then we have retracement, right? So, expansion, retracement. As the market retraces back up, we are not going to put our BMS here. No, here. Our BMS will be there. Stand. So our BMS will be here, right? Because this drop after the market drop, the market break the last lower low. You stand. Let's say this is our last lower low. Let's say lower low, right? This is lower low, previous lower low, because this one has break our previous lower low. So here is our another new lower low, right? Here is our new lower low. And also, it is also what? It is also BMS. it is also BMS. I hope you understand what I'm saying. It is also BMS. This is also BMS, right? Now, remember we are in a downtrend market. As the market is approaching our what? Our demand zone, there will always be what? Expansion and retracement, which is range high, range low, range high, range low, range high, range low, range high, range low, right? You understand what I'm saying now? So we have another. Okay. So as the market drop again, it breaks this lower low. We have another new lower low here, right? We have another new lower low here, and then this becomes our what? Break of structure. This becomes our break of structure, or BMS. It's still the same thing. Understand? So here, and so on and so forth. I hope you understand what expansion and retracement. So expansion and retracement and BMS works together. They work together. So lastly, before we go to our words, before we go to our chart to do the final practical example, let's check what Fibonacci is all about. Fibonacci retracement. Fibonacci retracement is used to determine the end of retraction movement. Usually the price retraces to 50% or 0.618 or 0.786 before another impulsive movement. So this is exactly what they are saying. This Fibonacci is part of tools we use in analyzing our market. It's part of our tools. It's part of price action tools. It's part of technical analysis tools. So we pick out our Fibonacci. Now listen, Fibonacci retracement, it is used to determine the end of retraction movements. It is used to determine the end of what? A retracement movement, a pullback movement. Usually the price retraces to 50% or 0.618 or 0.786. Now this is exactly what they are saying now. Let's assume this is our supply zone, and this is our what? Our demand zone. Now this is our supply zone, this is our demand zone. So now look at it. We have the market created expansion, right? So as the market is giving us a retracement to the downside, what you have to do is that bring out your Fibonacci tools, measure from here to this place. Oh, sorry. So this is what I'm trying to say. So as the market is pushing to the downside, as you know, we have expansion and then we are expecting a retracement. Now currently the retracement is now occurring now. Understand what I'm saying? So now the market starts pushing to the downside. Now according to what was written here, they said usually the price Fibonacci retracement is used to determine the end of retraction movement. So this is the retraction movement. It's used to determine the end of retraction movement. Usually price, which means that the price must retrace to at least 0.5. 0.5 is still the same thing as 50%, or 0.618 or 0.618. Understand? 0.618 or 0.786, which means that as the market is pushing to the downside, understand, we are expecting the market to start buying either on this place or here, which is 0.5 or 0.618 or 0.786. So we should be expecting another impulsive move around these three figures. Now remember, we are targeting this zone here. Now the market push to the downside, then push up, right? So as the market push up, now this becomes our what? This becomes our BMS, which is old higher high. So we have expansion retracement. Then we have another expansion, which the market breaks the previous high. So as the new retracement is occurring, new retracement is occurring. Remember this one bounced on 0.786, but let's see where this one bounced on. Let's see where this one will bounce on. You understand what I'm saying now? So now let's bring out our Fibonacci. We will measure from this swing low, the new swing low to the new swing high, right? So the market bounced on 0. The market bounced on 50% before making another impulsive move, right? So the market make another impulsive move. As the market make another impulsive move, this becomes our old high, old high, and this is our new BMS. You understand what I'm saying now? So the market pushed to the downside again, push to the downside again, push to the downside, fall, the market start falling, right? The market start falling, and then the market got here before. So bring out your Fibonacci, then measure from this swing low to the new swing high here, to the new swing high here. So the market got to 0.618, understand, before another push up. You understand what I'm saying now, guys? So this is exactly what I'm saying. So in an uptrend market, it is very, very important to combine expansion and retracement together with BMS, together with Fibonacci retracement. You understand what I'm saying now? So now the market has gotten to the supply zone. Now let's talk about the demand zone. Now that the market has gotten to the supply zone, let's remove everything here. So sorry, let's remove this. Let's remove all this. Let's remove all this. Now let's talk about the drop. Now we have, this is our zone. So we have expansion, retracement. We have something like this. You understand me now? So then we have, then the market got to this place. The market starts falling. The market got to this place and start making a retracement back up. A retracement back up. You understand? So what you are going to do is bring out your Fibonacci, measure from this swing high. Remember, if market is in an uptrend, you measure from swing low to swing high, understand, and wait for the market to get to either 70%, either 0.786 or 0.618 or 0.5, which is 50%. Now, in a downtrend market, you measure from swing high to swing low. Now, I measure from here to this place. Now, the market got to 50%. Now the market do what? Push to the downside again, understand? Which the market breaks this previous lower low, and this becomes our new BMS. So the market start pushing up again, push up again, push up again. As the market is pushing up, bring out your Fibonacci retracement tools. Measure from this swing high to this swing low. You understand what I'm saying now? To this swing low, right? So measure to that swing low. So the market gets to this 0.618 and the market starts falling again. The market fall again. As the market fall again, the market starts making a rejection to the upside again. You know, it's just a minor range high. You know, we have expansion, then the market is making a retracement now. Understand? The market got here. Bring out your Fibonacci. Measure from swing high to swing low. Understand? Then to swing low. So the market now retraced to 0.786. Understand? Before another drop, before the market drop again to create another expansion. You understand what I'm saying now? So after that, this becomes our previous lower low, and it becomes our what? BMS. Now the market comes down again, push up again, start pushing up again. This is how exactly the forex market move. Understand? You don't need to be scared. You don't need to be scared. You don't need to be scared. So, and then you measure from here again, from swing high to swing low. To swing low. Understand? To swing low. To swing low. Understand what I'm saying? Yeah. So now the market now do what? break to the downside before the market gets to our what's it called, to our demand zone. So guys, yeah, let's scale down to the chart and let's see what is going on in the chart. Let's check if we will see so guys, now let's do some practical example on our chart. Now this is AUD/JPY. So we have, this is our last low, right? This is our last low. Remember, the market fell from this area. The market fell from this area to the downside. Now from here to here, the market start pushing to the upside. Now let us talk about expansion and retracement. We have expansion, then we have a retracement. We have expansion, we have a retracement, expansion, a retracement, expansion till the market created what? Higher high. Very good. So this becomes our what? This becomes our BMS, right? This becomes our BMS. This becomes our BMS. Understand what I'm saying, guys? This becomes our BMS. So as you can see, we have expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion till the market created higher high. This is our higher, this is our last high, which is our higher high. You understand what I'm saying now? So this is our last high here. So now let's talk about the Fibonacci. Bring out your Fibonacci. Measure, I told you, in an uptrend market, make sure you measure from swing low to swing high. And in downtrend market, make sure you measure from where? Up, swing high to the swing low. Now we measure from here to this place. As you can see that the moment the market bounced on, the market bounced on 50% and start pushing to the upside. The market start pushing to the upside, right? So that's that. And then now the market pushed to the upside. So the market break this structure here. The market break previous structure. And this is our BMS. So the market push up again. Then as the market push up, the market starts falling again. You understand what I'm saying now? The market starts falling again. What you have to do is that bring out your Fibonacci tools again. Measure from swing low, from this swing low to the new swing high. You can see the market move closer to 0.786. The market move closer to 0.786 before making another impulsive movement till the market gets to this place. Understand? So this is an uptrend market. So now let's talk about a downtrend. Let's talk about a downtrend market. So the market gives us expansion, retracement, expansion, retracement, expansion to the downside. Then we have a retracement here, a retracement, expansion. Then here, okay, the market has changed pattern here. So this becomes our last lower low, right? Sorry. That becomes our last lower low. Stand. So this becomes our last lower low. So now let's talk about this. This is our what? This is our BMS. This is our BMS. This is our BMS. BMS. You understand what I'm saying now? This is our BMS. So now bring out your Fibonacci. Measure from here to this place. The market bounced on 50%. See, as you can see, the market bounced on 50%. This is it. The market touched the 50% line and start pushing to the downside. So let me delete it because of our time. And then we have expansion again, then retracement. Measure from here to this place. The market retraced to 0.618. The market pushed to 0.618 this time. So that's that. Now we measure from here to here to this place. The market retraced back to the market is in between 0.618 and 0.5, which is 50%, before the market start pushing to the downside. Now, So that is exactly how the forex move. You understand? So lastly, you can see here the market start pushing to the downside. Lower low, then lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. We have lower low. We're expecting lower high to this place. Then we will be expecting another lower low, which the market will do what? Break this structure, break this low here. It will break this low here, take this low away, stand. Take that low away, stand. As you can see, all these ones are BMS. They are BMS. So I want you to watch this video and over again to learn. I'll be dropping more videos that will help you as a forex trader. So guys, thank you so much for watching this video. Like I said, please click on the subscription button, click on the like button, drop your comments, and let's see what we can do to help you more. God bless you, everyone.